Haley Vetterline is live at the Yum Factory to make Santa-approved treats that are guaranteed to spread some holiday cheer this year.
We are getting in the Christmas spirit this morning. I've got my necklace on. We got an awesome Christmas tree here, and we're making some Christmas treats. I have Melanie Aiken with us. So what are we making?
We're making turtles.
Turtles.
Yep. So basically we have pecans in there. We roast and salt our own pecans.
Okay.
And we make our own caramel. So we have to put the caramel and the pecans together first. And now we got to dunk them. So
okay.
Grab it, flip it, twist it,
flip it,
pull it out, shake off your chocolate and pull it out. People sometimes ask why we have little edges on ours, but every single candy that comes out of here is hand dipped.
And I'm decorating them because...
Why not?
Why not? You don't decorate them here at the Yum Factory. You just get them deliciously.
We could if you really wanted them, but this is how we typically make them.
This is easy.
This is my favorite thing to make. Mainly because it's like mindless. It's like my rest.
It's like
in between all the other ones. Yep, slap it in.
And then not only do you guys have chocolate and treats and whatnot, but we have an array of stocking stuffers where if you don't want to make your own, you can come pick them out here. What are some of the things that we have out here?
We have a whole wall of old-fashioned candy. So a lot of what's out there is the old-fashioned candy type of things, the necklaces, the wacky wafers, the little marshmallow ice cream cones. Ooh. But we also have like kind of the novelty things, the Harry Potter wands, the sushi platters, and we have a ton of keto items or low carb, which are great for diabetics. Mm-hmm. There's no sugar. Most of them are gluten-free, not every single one. But we have keto caramels, keto crackers, keto truffles, keto, all sorts of different things.
So this is, if you haven't been into the Yum Factory, this is a great time to kind of come in, check them out, see if they have any candies you can buy, or you can make your own from all of the recipes we've given you today. We are making some delicious, it's a delicious twist to Rice Krispies. So if your family is a Rice Krispie family, this is something very festive that you can easily make at home. I have Melanie Aiken with us this morning, owner of the Yum Factory. So what do you call these?
We call them Crack Crispy. Mainly because we literally have crack addicts coming to get them. Not actual crack addicts. No. But what we do is do a layer of Rice Krispie. We stuff it with our caramel inside there, and then another layer of Rice Krispie, and then we dunk them in chocolate. So we just kind of...
It's just like layers.
Dunk.
Last one.
And for Christmas, we can throw on a few Christmas trees, make them pretty.
And this is just melted chocolate?
Yep.
Wow. And you can do white or milk chocolate, dark chocolate.
Dark, whatever you like.
And then you can...
Or you can do both.
However, so when making the actual Rice Krispie, so you do the first layer, do you then let it sit? And then
we let it sit so it hardens up a little bit. Then we melt caramel, pour it on there, and stick that in the fridge so it hardens up enough.
Okay.
And then do another layer on top of it, and then it's got to sit and get hard enough for you to cut it. We cut it with a giant pizza cutter because you have to get through it. And then it's still sticky, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so you got to work really fast, otherwise it starts getting to mush in your hands.
And so you guys sell them with the caramel in the middle, but could somebody kind of put whatever they wanted in there?
Absolutely. Yeah, we've put chocolate in there. We've put actually truffle cream in there one time. Ooh. It was really, really good. Except for I ate that, so I stopped making it. I can't make what I want to eat.
Okay, and so when it comes to the holidays, this is pretty easy, you would say.
And super easy. And you don't even have to stuff it.
Yeah, you don't. You just make Rice Krispies and dip them in chocolate and decorate them. Oh, I forgot about the decorating part.
Yeah, get your sprinkles on. It's beautiful.
It's a little too much. We'll do it this way. And then this is also something good for the crowd because you can
people love them.
Make a big pan of it, and then you get little bites for a Christmas party.
Yep.
We are at the Yum Factory making something yummy this morning, something you can bring to your Christmas party or throw in a stocking. Okay, this might not be a one to throw in a stocking, but I have Melanie Aiken with us this morning, owner here. So what are we about to make?
We're going to make banquet. This is my great-grandmother's recipe. I'm Dutch. And it is a Dutch almond pastry. Okay. So what you start with your dough. You got to make your dough and you got to make your filling, and they have to refrigerate overnight. So I already did that for you. And then we're going to fill these. And my grandma said, roll it out like a cigar, but don't ever smoke one.
I don't know how to roll a cigar.
I don't either.
So what is this?
It's sticky. This is a mix of almond paste and sugar and eggs. So we just kind of roll that in the end like that. Now we have to like glue our edges. So you're going to just kind of put your hand in the water and glue the outer edges here.
All of them? Okay.
Yep. The three outer. The inner one is going to go in there. Because water and flour really make like a really sticky glue, but that's what's going to hold it together so that it hopefully doesn't leak too much. You got enough?
Yeah, I think so.
If you need, I'll leave it over there. All right, now pull your edges over.
Curl the edges.
Just this side, right on your stuff. There you go. And then stretch it a little bit.
Stretch.
roll, twist,
It's like a
stretch.
burrito,
It
but
is.
more
You're doing like a,
delicious.
yeah, you want to get those ends covered because that's where your filling will explode if we don't.
Don't want the filling to explode.
And now you can take the whole thing and stretch that sucker
Oh
out.
my goodness.
Yeah. And plop it on the pan.
Oh.
Yours a little shorter, but that's okay. Now you're going to paint it,
Fix it. And then you gotta paint it with some egg wash?
with a little egg wash. There you go.
Okay, I'll do
You
that.
can be the artist.
Oh gosh. And then these are what they look like when they're done.
Yeah.
They're delicious. I've already had one and it's 5 a.m. You can make one for your holiday parties or for your family or for your Christmas dinner, whatever you like. We are working on Christmas cookies today. Look how cute these are. They're so simple, so easy for you to do with your family or your kids or just on your own. I have Melanie Aiken here, owner of the Yum Factory. So what makes these cookies so special?
Well, the recipe is one of the things that makes them so good.
Ooh.
So that is the biggest thing. But they're a feast for your eyes and your mouth. That's the fun
true.
part of it. So I'm just going to teach you how to put a little snow on your roof. Really easy. Fill your cookie. We're going to just squeeze it on really good. And then if you have a little plate of white nonpareils, you can just flip it over. And now you've got a roof full of snow.
Look at that. A whole roof full of snow. Okay, and then we also have some stockings here. So is this something you rolled out and like cut?
We roll them out,
cut?
we cut them out, we bake them up, and then we've got when you do this, we typically use a couple of different consistencies of frosting. We do some that's a little thicker that for our outline, and then we do what's a flood. It's a little thinner one that we kind of fill it with. And that typically has to dry for a day.
Oh, wow.
Before, and then you can go and add your detail to it. So these are a multi-step process. They take several days.
And what are some different shapes that you could make when it comes to?
Well, for Christmas, we have these little gnomes that are adorable. We do snow globes, we do stockings and gingerbread houses and snowflakes and just about anything you can dream up. We have a 3D printer, so whatever you can dream up, we can make a cutter for.
And is this something you would recommend that people do with their kids? Or
Absolutely.
their family
This is
members,
one
or-
of the fun, and you know what? I mean, we do it with kids here. Not every cookie is a work of art, but they are, I mean, it's fun to do. My grandkids love making cookies. Everybody's kids loves making cookies and
who doesn't?
eating the frosting. We have kids that'll suck the frosting out of the bag. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, that's
We do
fun.
throw those bags away, just so you know.
That is good. And would you say that these are relatively easy to make?
They're easy, yeah. I mean, they're a little harder if you're getting really, really fancy, but these are easy for kids to be able to put frosting on and make something look like something. So they're fun.
just going to eat it. It's not,
Yeah,
like
they're
you
just gonna
said,
eat
not
it.
a work of art.
Yep.
And if you want it to be a work of art, instead of doing it yourself, you can just come here and buy them
Absolutely.
all pre-made, and you can be like, "Hey, look, I made these."
Yeah,
They're so
yeah. We're
awesome.
not going to tell.
We're not going to tell anyone. So do you would you recommend also bringing these maybe to like a party?
Absolutely.
Or a Christmas
You know
event?
what? We do like Christmas platters with some of our homemade chocolates, but then we'll kind of decorate it with a few cookies on the top. So it's kind of a nice presentation. But you can do that same thing. Put a few on with your other things and kind of beef up your platter and make it a little fancier.
There we go.
Oh, that's awesome.
Chad Douglas. Here you go.
Merry Christmas, Chad.
I only use your name because it's the shortest and it's the only one that's going to fit on here. Anyways, I will bring this back to you so you can eat it, or I'm going to eat it before we even get back. Anyways,
see
we'll
what
have more
happens.
recipes in our next half hour. For now, guys, back to you in studio.
Oh, get in my belly. Bring it back for me.